Welcome back to the Pacula Ice Arena for your third dose of JWHL hockey action. We're back in the U-16 division where the third place Philadelphia Junior Flyers take on the last place Washington Pride. We just saw the U-19 version of the Pride take a loss to Ridley College, while the U-16ers look for their first win of this regular season. I'm Josh Sperber, and JWHL hockey is going on all day long. We're in game number 3 here on the community rink, and we're going to start off with the Washington Pride in terms of starters. The back line led by Katie Sarich, and she is joined by Ashley Ayers, Madi Sapola, Lizzie Moeller, and Maria Ralph are on the forwards lines defending the sophomore Catherine Donovan. In goal for the Junior Flyers, Livia Zulek will start between the pipes with a defensive line of Grace Dwyer and Talia Delia. And on the forward line, you have Kylie Aguaro, Sydney Bradley, and Ava Rinker. Also, Riley Grimley starting at forward as well. Dwyer on defense as the first stoppage of the game due to a cover-up from Livia Zulek. 13 goals allowed this season, 3.25 goals allowed average. The sophomore who has a .500 record at 2-2. So the Junior Flyers taking and winning the faceoff. And an all-American battle here for the first time today on the community rink. And that pass is immediately intercepted by Lexi Sung and taken away by the Flyers. Sung couldn't control that. You really could hear the impact of the puck on her stick. Now the shot goes toward the center. The Junior Flyers control it here on the right side as a hit there sends Ava Rinker crashing to the ice. Scratch that, that's Emily Bozzi. The Flyers coming off of a late night victory over the Mount Academy. 6-3. Where they had a hat trick and a goal from Riley Grimley. Sophia Zelag was in goal for that one, but now Zulek is between the pipes as Trubin are giving chase. And the Washington Pride have played in some tough games, but as I mentioned before, they're looking for their first win of the entire regular season. 0-8-1-2. Those two are overtime losses. Now as the shot from the Junior Flyers, as Catherine Trubin is deflected away by the Pride goalie Catherine Donovan. The sophomore has a goals allowed average of 4 in 4 games, 3 losses and another loss in the extra period. Here come the Flyers now on the attack. It's Grimley who had a goal last night. Grimley tries to find the puck. She cannot. As Pride defender Leslie Moeller coming down to the ice. So play will stop, and there'll be a face-off in the Pride defensive zone. Now puck is behind the net, going out in front, but 2 Pride defenders are there to stop that one. The Junior Flyers done a good job of controlling possession so far. They bring their defenders up towards the wings, much like we saw in the Ridley College game just a few moments ago. And that shot is stopped by Donovan, coming from Ava Rinker. Rinker, the starting defender, already committed to UConn, despite being just a sophomore in college. A great hockey program there in Connecticut in the Hockey East Conference. Now that one's taken away. Junior Flyers are going to get possession fighting by the penalty box. Here they come. The Junior Flyers with Tony Smith, the freshman. Now back with the Pride, looking for an early goal. They won't get it. As it's Lexi Sung who's done a lot of controlling of the puck so far as the second line forward. That shot blocked by Michaela Javier. That one is covered up by Donovan, and the Pride will retain possession. Puck going out behind the net to Molly Sant, the freshman. Has nothing on the stat sheet, but has been heavily involved in this Pride attack. This is now her 6th game in action for the Pride. So the puck covered up as the ref will take it out of the glove of Catherine Donovan and put it into the face-off circle, where it awaits Sydney Bradley, the hat-trick hero of yesterday's win over Mount. Now the puck up top. Grimley can't control it as it was sent down over the middle from the freshman Michaela Javier. In front of the net, holding strong is Donovan with her right pad. Yeah, nothing doing there for Philly. Pride with Madison Cole looking to get some momentum. Now Grimley trying to pass it central, knocked away, and now into the stick of Grace Romero. Romero with heavy numbers from Philadelphia, caught them in the middle of a line change. Now the Junior Flyers are taking it back up with Riley Grimley. Delia against the board, loses it. And now it's Maddie Sapola. Plays on the forward side as well as defense. Hasn't scored in her last 3. Sapola with a deke, and it's taken away by Jess Miller. And Sapola lost her stick, coming back to join the attack as some commotion near the Flyers net, and now the Junior Flyers are running with it. Emily Bozzi down the left side, passing it up. Delia controls it against the wall, lost it against Rinker's skate, and now Sapola leads the break. Sapola splitting defenders, and a great check from Ava Rinker, preventing the breakaway shot by Maddie Sapola. The freshman dangerous with 8 points in 11 games. And the shot deflected wide. That was Maria Ralph. And that one intercepted, practically caught on the blade. Ashley Ayers, an impressive interception there. Now Sapola controlling it. The catalyst of this Pride offense. Now Feeney taking it the other way for the Flyers. And the Pride control it behind their own net, looking to get it away from their keeper. They cannot. With Carly Marzano giving chase. Now it's Delia. Davis trying to cut in, nothing doing. Now it's Lexi Sung. And the Flyers control it right by center ice with Javier. Javier to Davis, to Feeney, loses it. Davis gets it back. I think she was passing it towards Feeney, but Feeney was heading for the bench. She thought she was being changed, and now she is. Checking off in favor of Grimley. Riley Grimley, the team's leader, with 6 goals on the season, tied with Kylie Aquaro, who started at forward. That shot stopped there from Donovan as Sydney Bradley looking to add to her impressive run. 9 goals and 4 assists. Tops in both categories. 2nd assist on the team, with Ava Rinker tallying 10 so far this season. And the Flyers looking to feed Aquaro in the center. She was cutting towards open ice, looking for an opportunity from Rinker. She didn't get it. Now the puck back in the Flyers' defensive zone as they look to bring it up. Here's Rachel Martin. Now the Pride control it once again. Not pushing too hard. They have a controlled pace coming down the side with Madison Cole, who scored her first goal of the season yesterday. But Philly maintains control. Rinker going down the right side. And a nice pass deflected, but still an opportunity for Rachel Martin. Down the right side, shot wide. With halfway through the first period here. No score still. And the Pride looking to get it with Sapola. And going down to the ground. Looks like we might have a tripping play. Jessica Miller fell down. As we'll have a power play opportunity. The referee telling the scorekeeper that we have our first extra person opportunity of the game. Erin Barbakoff, the sophomore defender, extending her streak of penalty minutes. She has now recorded at least one minor penalty in each of the last three, dating all the way back to 2 in November. So minute 40 on the penalty in our first extra player opportunity of this contest. 7.5 to go in the first period. Now Davis joining the attack. Out the left side, shot saved from Delia. So Catherine Donovan covering that up for her third stop of the contest. Forcing a face-off. And you want to see more shots like that come with speed. Watching the NHL, you see Alexander Ovechkin camping out on the left side of the rink on power plays, and he can uncork a slap shot from there. And those are the kind of shots that you want with that time and that kind of room from Talia Delia, but she didn't feel she had it. That's a nice slapper there from Riley Grimley, but a pad save from Donovan knocks it aside. 5 on the contest now. 2 in this power play. Rinker mishandles it. She was looking to set herself up for a shot. She's got 4 goals so far this season. Now Rinker up top, all alone, looking for a tighter shot off the post. Thought she got that wrister by her, but the post saves Catherine Donovan. As the Flyers are controlling it well, this power play, and a diving stop from Donovan. Actually, that looks like it trickled by her. I think it was Grimley on the pass. And Kylie Aquaro there with the finish. So the power play pays off for the first time today, and we have a 1-0 lead in favor of the Junior Flyers. And Riley Grimley, a nice pass. And an open Aquaro with patience, cutting up the middle and able to get herself some space and manufacture a shot in tight for a power play goal. Flyers just need to keep winning to maintain, to stay ahead of the Mount Academy, who they beat last night by a score of 6-3, and chip away at New Bridge's hold. We saw them lose earlier to the Boston Shamrocks on this very rink in 4-1 fashion. And the Flyers looking to take advantage of that and climb their way up in the standings. So 5.5 to go, and a 1-0 lead for the Junior Flyers. And the Flyers maintain possession, and they keep on trying to cut towards the middle. That seems to be their goal, and it's Riley Grimley who is the one doing it. This patient passing, patient shooting kind of team. They are just trying to find the holes in the Pride defense that have been very evident this season and looking to exploit them. 48 goals allowed by the Pride, now 49. And that is the most in the U-16 division, with the Boston Shamrocks, who we saw win earlier, allowing just one fewer goal. Pass is sent in by Grimley as the lines are changed for the Flyers. That's Javier, rather. Now it's Grimley with the puck, passing it along to Kylie Aquaro. The goal-scoring combination earlier. Now Grimley to Javier, back to Grimley, who's looking to take it up the ice and lost it. Rosemary Dorner knocking that away. And the Pride unable to really sustain an extended possession so far because of the swarming defense from the Junior Flyers. They're controlling the pace of this game on both ends of the rink, and early in this contest, it is certainly paying off. And another potential opportunity right in front of the net. Jessica Miller thought she could have backhanded one past Donovan, but Donovan making another stop. And she's had to see a lot of action. Orange jerseys have been throwing bodies in front of her all game long, and Donovan has spent the majority of this contest so far with the puck in her zone. And quite simply, as a keeper, that is not what you want. 2-on-1 fast break for the Flyers. Coming back and trailing is Dorner. But the play made by Lizzie Moeller. However, a penalty is levied on Abby Thompson, and we have another power play for the Junior Flyers. So some mistakes early on have been costing this Pride team, with just 3 points on the season. Are 3 games away from getting out of the cellar. And now they will lose one of their solid forwards for another minute and 40 seconds. And this is what I like to see from the Flyers, the patient, calculated possession. They're letting the Pride defense come to them, and then they're trying to run forward. That was Tony Smith trying to ignite the power play, but the puck lost by the Pride. An open opportunity for Della. And that one is high and wide of the outstretched glove of Catherine Donovan. Della is trying again. And that puck goes wide from Ava Rinker. Grimley trying to poke that one in, cannot. Pride doing a good job pinching the middle on this power play. And a nifty pass in for Grimley, but Grimley knocks it wide with under a minute to go in the penalty and 2 to go in this first period. Inside to Grimley, tries to center it, tries to kick it, does not happen. As Pride had 3 defenders ready and waiting to prevent an outstretched attack as Aquaro is in. Now it's Madison Cole trying to control it off the intercept. That one's knocked behind. 20 seconds left in this power play. As Delia poking it around, getting it out of the boards. As the Flyers' time is dwindling on their power play as Rachel Martin takes it up the left wing. 1 second and even strength. As Abby Thompson heads back to the bench for the Washington Pride, and coming on to make it even strength is Lizzie Muller, who has recorded all of her points against the New Jersey Colonials so far. And a slapper into the body. And I think that she might have lost it, yeah. Catherine Donovan, it sounded like she had that save easily, but that one trickled in. So the slap shot from Jess Miller ends up finding its way into the net, and the sophomore has just scored her second goal of the season, and it's now 2-0 Flyers at near the end of the first quarter. 46 seconds remaining, and Donovan, you can tell, wants that one back. Because she got her body in front of that save and appeared to have it locked up, but just couldn't find it off of the rebound. And Jess Miller now has a second goal. A backhand shot stopped by Donovan. She comes out to the edge of the crease to try and lock that one up, and she does. So 2 goals on 9 shots already from Philadelphia. And we haven't even finished the first period yet. With 15 seconds to go in the first, Alexa Davis tries to handle it. She falls, no one in the middle to scoop up that rebound, and maybe one last fast break for the Pride. Moves being made, the wrister pad blocker save to end off the quarter. And a disappointing first quarter, but Maria Ralph almost kept the Pride in striking distance with that last goal, but a great blocker save from Livia Zulek. So that'll do it for the first quarter here at the end of 1. Philadelphia Junior Flyers 2, Washington Pride 0. Once again, and we're back here at the Pegula Ice Arena. The 2 goals from the Junior Flyers, Kylie Aquaro and Jessica Miller, putting the third-place team firmly ahead of the Washington Pride as Rinker shoots a low one at Donovan, who knocks it off her pad for another save. And Maria Ralph was very close to having this deficit at the end of the first quarter, but a great blocker save from Olivia Zulek was the deciding factor in that, as Natty Zapola is looking to make something happen as a collision ends up knocking one of the refs down. One of the on-ice referees fell over Rachel Martin as the Pride give chase deep in their zone. That's Abby Thompson. And 71 now checked in for the first time, Julia Franklin. She was only responsible for penalty minutes in the Flyers' last win against the Pride. She committed 2 minor penalties in that 6-2 victory earlier on this year. Checked in the game with the Flyers for the first time. She's controlling the puck down towards the back of Washington territory. And now another scrum right on the boards here on the right side. And the Pride keep looking for a breakaway opportunity. They have not really been able to have one as Donovan seems to mishandle that, but the Pride come up with it. And now it is Lexi Sung who controls it, but loses it. And now it's Grimley. Pride looking to center it. Or the Flyers looking to center it. They get it towards the center, and a glove save from Catherine Donovan. Banked off the wall, right back at Bailey Feeney. And the Pride will control it again. They have dominated time of possession so far today, as the pass is lifted and deflected behind the net from Trubin. Trubin looking for it on the left side. She gets it, the spinning pass. It does not work as Lexi Sung breaks it up, and now Grimley's got it. She's going in towards the net. Shot, save, rebound, missed. That was Kylie Aquaro who looked to add a second goal, but wasn't able to find Twine. And here's Ava Rinker trying to get through 2 defenders. She cannot. Rosemary Dorner ends up making the play and creating the turnover. Now Washington trying to bring it down. Madison Cole has really been trying to control the puck so far today. And Aaron Barbakoff cannot. Now a fast break for the Flyers, but great defense there by Ruby Wilson-Olivo, using her body to block the oncoming Flyers players from entering the middle and getting a good angle on net. Now the Pride can't get it past their offensive half. Cole gives it away. And now Delia cutting into the offensive side. High shot save, maybe even hit the helmet of Catherine Donovan. But hey, a save is a save. Now the shot is wide from Tony Smith. And Smith looking for it again. Can't find it. Donovan dives to cover it up. And we'll have another face-off. There's Julia Franklin in there as well. She's looking to find the net for the first time this season. As the face-off is won by Carly Marzano. And the Flyers take it back in their defensive zone to try and rethink things. Now Tony Smith has it. She's got Franklin. Franklin's got space. Shot wide. And no one able to get there to get the rebound to an open net. So Franklin all alone on the right side, passing it forward to Tony Smith. Smith, the deep slap shot, settles into the glove of Catherine Donovan, who hands it off to starting defender Katie Sarich. Now Philadelphia back in control, looking to create more opportunities. Kylie Aquaro bringing it down. And the refs will call a stoppage of play. So another penalty on the Pride. That's the third time that Washington has sent someone into the penalty box, and it's Maddie Sapola, who has really been the point guard of this Pride offense. She spent a lot of time bringing the puck towards their offensive half and really trying to start something on offense. Now Aquaro, the shot stopped by Donovan. She's looking to control it. Rebound to Grimley. Now Javier has it center ice. Now Trubin. Cutting inside is Javier. She can't find it. Pokes it away and gets it back out on the left side. Now Grimley. Center ice. Back to Javier. Javier, left side to Aquaro. One goal already for her. Keeping her backhand behind the net. Aquaro skates around the ice, leaves it for Javier, who leaves it for Grimley. Grimley back to Javier, cutting, backhand, no. And the Pride look to start a breakaway. Numbers back for Philadelphia, preventing Lexi Sung from getting an open lane to do anything. And Grimley looked like she may have grabbed that, and she did. So Grimley trying to knock it away with an open grip. And instead, she will be subbed off as a face-off deep in Flyers territory. Madison Cole on the face-off for the Pride. And that one is won instead by Rachel Martin. Here's Miller. She's got a goal already today. Passing it towards the center, missing everyone. I think it might have ricocheted off the post. But Miller gets it back and passes it around the boards. Now Rinker up top. Rinker, the wrists are low and wide. Rebound goes to Washington with Maria Solis. Now Rinker passing it inside. Shot, goal! Donovan looked like she had the angle completely cut off, but did not. And it's a 3-0 lead for Philadelphia, with Emily Bozzi scoring her 5th goal. So 3 straight games with a goal for Emily Bozzi, and make that 11 assists for Ava Rinker. And the Flyers have jumped out to a 3-0 lead, scoring in each period so far, as Franklin leaves it for Tony Smith. Smith down the right side, back towards the center, no. As that one is taken away by Lexi Sung. It's back behind the net. High and wide from Ava Rinker. Assist on that last goal, looking for goal number 5 on the season. Oh, it's going across the net. Tony Smith picks it up. Delia can't handle it. And Rinker traps it and resets back in her own zone. That pass skips away from Marzano, and the Pride will control it in their defensive half. The Flyers with numbers back. Van Leeuwen, the freshman, controlling it. They'll lose it along the boards. Lexi Sung almost takes it right back, and Kylie Aquaro now regains possession for the Flyers, passing it off the wall for Sydney Bradley, who had a hat trick in yesterday's win, and a shot from Bradley into the pads of Catherine Donovan. Bradley, the Flyers' goal leader this season, coming off of a hat trick. She's only scored in bunches, and every game she's scored a goal, she's doubled up or more. She scored 2 goals in the Flyers' win against the Pride earlier this season. So certainly a dangerous threat. And now that's Michaela Javier taking it down the left wing, looking to find an opening. Nothing. As that shot ricochets and goes back to the Flyers, trapping it towards their bench. Washington trying to regain control and push the puck forward. Now it's Lexi Sung giving chase. Flyers controlling in their defensive end, and the whistle is blown. And it looks like we're going to have another penalty. So a fourth power play already in the second quarter as Rosemary Dorner heads to the penalty box. 3-0 lead, 4 power plays for Philadelphia. One of those 3 goals came on those power plays. Last 2 times, one earlier this quarter. They were unable to capitalize, but a comfortable lead with 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the second period. Pass across ice to Rachel Martin, who rebounds it off the wall, spins, tries to backhand it, but stumbles. Playing defense on her there was Lizzie Muller. Now Javier looking for a shot, and that goes in. Michaela Javier with a nice wrister sniping the outside corner with goal number 5 on the season for her. And that might have even hit off of someone, because there were a lot of bodies in front of that net. Something that the junior Flyers have been able to do very well is just put bodies in front of Catherine Donovan. And when they've been able to get a good shot on net with the goalie screened, that's hard to stop. So 4-0 Flyers, with each team at even strength. And now a pass cross ice. Ricocheting off the wall into the stick of Ava Rinker. And Rinker stumbling, still trying to find a pass, almost does. As Carly Marzano almost got on the other end of that, and Donovan would not have stopped that. Marzano had an opening in the net that she just could not find. And that one going up in front of the goal, almost tipped in, but not enough on that from Bailey Feeney, as Donovan did just enough to stop that puck from trickling in. 6 minutes to go in this quarter. 2 goals in each period from the Philadelphia Junior Flyers. And dropping it behind her is Maria Ralph, with Katie Sarich losing the puck. Pass deflected back into the stick of Catherine Trubin. Now Delia. Now Grimley. Rinker looking to fight, but Grimley's controlling it in the top of the attacking zone. Grimley had the goalie out of position, but not tight enough to the net to try and perform a wraparound shot. That puck trickling back, giving chase with time and room is Talia Delia. Sant able to check in and immediately get the ball, but lose it. Donovan coming far out of the goal, tipped off the net and in. And it is an absolute goal fest here for the Junior Flyers, as it looks like Grimley was responsible for that last goal. So a 5-0 game, and Grimley with her third multi-point game of the contest. A goal and an assist already for her. That pass wide from Molly Sant. Now the Pride are giving chase. No icing will be called. Abby Thompson fighting for it. That one ricocheted off the pipe. Donovan doing a lot of work, and that one goes in again. Hard to see who scored that one, but it looked like it was Emily Bozzi getting her second. So 6-0, and we still have 4.5 minutes to play in the second period. So the Junior Flyers absolutely dominating this Pride team. That is now the first to let up over 50 goals in this young season. With now 4 minutes left in this contest, the Pride has barely even got a chance at goal. It's just been all Flyers so far today as Michaela Javier takes it down the left side. She wheels around, passes, Marzano fires, but unable to hold on to the puck. Javier gets it back. She's looking to try the same thing. This time she turns around, slap shot by Franklin, no. And the Flyers control the puck in their zone, and it'll be flung away from Michaela Javier so that the Junior Flyers can change lines. Back behind the net towards the center. Trubin gets behind it. Shot missed. I believe that was wide. This time it's Rinker. Wrist shot save via the blocker of Catherine Donovan. Well, you cannot deny Catherine Donovan has made some nice saves, but there just has not been enough defense back for her tonight to really get settled between the pipes. She's let up 6 goals already. And we have a face-off that Zulek covers up here with 3 minutes to go in the second period. That puck gets away from Rosemary Dorner, and now Donovan covers it up for another face-off. So the forward line change for the Flyers, and 2:45 to go in the second period. Quaro gives it to Grimley. Grimley centers it, tries to get a Quaro. Rinker was there as well. Instead, harmlessly bounces off the boards. The Flyers are still fighting for a 7th goal as a Quaro tries to break free in the middle of the ice and cannot. Saric tries to take it away. Unsuccessful. And Grimley rings off the top of the post and in. Crossbar to red light to a 2nd goal of the day for Riley Grimley. 3 points in this matchup, and it is a rout. As you take a look at this replay there, she was all alone skating towards the center of the ice. No one in front of her but the goalie, Catherine Donovan, and she just roofed that one. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left in this second period, and it's a 7-0 game for Philadelphia. And a shot towards the center. I think Donovan may have got a piece of that one. And still the Pride unable to cover up the center of the ice, and that is where Philadelphia has just torched them so far today. throwing bodies at the net, wreaking havoc, causing a traffic jam, making it difficult for the goalie to see. As Molly Sant puts Jess Miller into the wall, one of the goal scorers so far for the Junior Flyers. And a nice backhand pass just out of the reach of a number of Flyers that were in the middle. The intended target looked to be Emily Bozzi. Now it's Tony Smith fighting along the boards. Under a minute to go in the second period. And here come the Pride looking to start something, but the Flyers have numbers back. That's Sidoni, or Sapola rather. And it's back in the Pride defensive half. Maria Salis controlling. Looks like we'll have our first penalty on Philadelphia. As crumbling down towards the wall is Maddie Sapola. And that's Tony Smith for a tripping penalty heading to the box. So Washington Pride getting their first extra player opportunity of the game, as Tony Smith will sit down for 2 minutes. 1 minute and 3 seconds of this penalty will be served in the third period, as there are 27 to go here in the second. Wilson Olivo loses it. Ball is flung back across the boards. Donovan coming out to meet it. And it looks like the net may have been moved, so the ref will stop the play and start a face-off with just 3 seconds remaining in this period. Riley Grimley, who has 2 goals and assists in this period, will take the face-off. And that'll do it for the second. 2 goals, 1 assist from Riley Grimley. 7 goals to nothing in favor of the Junior Flyers. And we'll take a short break as Zamboni gets ready to head on the ice. Flyers lead the Pride 7-0 here on the JWHL YouTube network. As the ice is clean, we are back and ready to go here at the Pegula Ice Arena. Once again, I am Josh Sperber, giving you JWHL games all day long here on YouTube and the JWHL League website. And this one is nothing if not one-sided. The Philadelphia Junior Flyers started off the contest with 2 first-period goals and then added 5 more in the second. Livia Zulek is on her way to earning her first shutout of the season, behind goals from Jess Miller, Kylie Aquaro, and 2 from Emily Bosey, as well as a goal from Michaela Javier and another from Riley Grimley. So really, the Pride has been doing their best so far in this one, just trying to stay in it, honestly. I mean, they have not done a good job of closing down on these fast breaks from the Junior Flyers, and more importantly, the Junior Flyers have been getting their skaters to the middle of the ice, creating ample space for playmaking and just easy options for them to pass the ball around and get good shots on net. And the Flyers have taken advantage of a lot of their opportunities, while some of their shots have been a little easier for Catherine Donovan to save, still scoring 7 goals in 2 periods, and really any part of a hockey game is no small feat. And that could be big for the Junior Flyers, who need to hold on to the 3rd place spot in the U-16 division, just 1 point ahead of the Mount Academy from Prince Edward Island, who they beat last night. Now the refs are returning to the rink, getting the nets ready to go back on their blocks, and we should have more hockey coming for you shortly. And just remember, the Flyers are still starting this period 1 person down. Tony Smith was called for a 2-minute minor penalty and is starting off this period in the penalty box for 1 minute and 33 seconds after she committed a foul late in the 2nd period. So the Pride get their first extra person opportunity of the contest, and they need to capitalize on it if they want any chance of staying in this contest. But it is clearly in the heavy favor of the Philadelphia Junior Flyers. 7 goals and 17 more minutes of hockey in this contest, as Livia Zulek heads back in goal for the Junior Flyers. It looks like Donovan will stay in for the Pride. Here's Rinker after the Flyers win the first face-off of this period. No play through, no icing called there. In the minute 20 left now on the penalty. The Pride looking for their first opportunity. Can they get it? No. Rinker will cut off Rosemary Dorner to that puck on the fast break. Now it's back in the hands of Kylie Aquaro. She's already got a goal today. Under a minute to go in this penalty as Riley Grimley tries to control it on the left side. Lexi Sung controlling and now passing it back to their defensive half. Puck going over center ice, and bouncing it off the boards is Rosemary Dorner. Quick change, Vivian Rowan checks out for the Pride. Checking back in is Maddie Sapola. She's been efficient with the puck, trying to start breaks, but her teammates unable to connect on a goal so far, her as well. Now Sapola controlling it on the right side on center ice. Pride not putting a lot of shots on goal. Good defense from the Flyers to keep the Pride from getting any chances here on this power play. As Tony Smith is released, she will head to the bench, and coming on for the now even strength Flyer team is number 58, Rachel Martin. Actually, that's Emily Bozzi with 2 goals already checking on for the Flyers. 15 to go in this third period. On the right side, shot stopped by the pad, hearing that thump off of Catherine Donovan. And that was Rachel Martin on the shot. She will head back to the bench as Donovan covers up. Or sorry, that was Bozzi again. As Donovan covers up to force another faceoff. And Davis controlling against the wall. Good pressure from the Pride and Grace Romero. Not letting Davis cut inside like she was trying to do, trying to take away the middle from this Flyers team that they have used so well so far this game. And a lost stick, but possession back to the Pride in their defensive half. The Flyers fighting for it. And that pass is deflected by Marzano. Davis controls it. To Javier. Back to Davis on the left side. He has Feeney down the wing. That's cut off by Romero. Now Javier back to Davis. Davis taking it herself, 2-on-1. She gets by the defender. Great anticipation and a great stop from Catherine Donovan. And another wide shot is flung by Davis. And now the Pride will try and take it up to the left wing, or their left wing. And all alone in the middle, Deke scores! Kylie Aquaro, a one-on-one opportunity with the keeper, and Aquaro shakes her and puts one in the net. 8-0 in favor of the Flyers. Look at this replay. It's a 2-on-1 fast break. Aquaro breaks out ahead of the defense with enough time and space to make that great move to shake Catherine Donovan. So the score is 8-0 now in the favor of the Junior Flyers. Their highest goal total since the 8-0 victory against New Jersey back on October 7th. Just an absolutely dominant offensive performance from the Junior Flyers. They have controlled every aspect of this game. They've controlled the pace. They have possessed the puck significantly more, significantly longer. And they are just getting everything their way so far today. But here come the Pride. They might have a chance. Now, pass across the middle to Dorner. Good idea from Vivian Rowan. But the Pride able to close out and prevent that play. And now they might have an opportunity of their own. Trying to take it herself right now is Rachel Martin. She goes down the side. By the right board, she's still controlling the puck. Quick snapshot stopped by Donovan. Actually, correction, that's Natalie Storm in the net. It looks like for the Washington Pride. So they did sub Donovan out after letting up 7 goals. And Storm will get some action. She is a straight up 0 for 7, all losses coming in regulation. But has never let up more than 3 goals in a game, something that Donovan cannot say. Allowed 4 goals on 30 shots on goal yesterday in the 4-3 loss to Boston. Has a save percentage of 86.1 on the season. They've allowed just over 4 goals in their goals allowed average. Now Solis taking it down the right wing. She's going to lose it. And looking for it is number 91, Bailey Feeney. Pride controlling in their defensive half. Mariah Ralph looking for it on the right side. Moeller stumbles there. Moeller asks for it, gets it off her skate, tries to take it as Tony Smith checks in for the first time since her penalty. Now Moeller taking it past the blue line. And that one is taken away from Maria Solis. And now the Junior Flyers are in control. They look like they're running. The hat-trick hero, Sydney Bradley from yesterday, passing it away. The puck's along the boards for Philadelphia. Now Javier gets it on the left wing. Now a fight for it among the boards. 2 players on each team. And it's the Pride that comes up with it. Now Javier back in her own defensive half. Settling the puck. And that one is passed across the ice as the Junior Flyers change all but one of their players. Aquaro seems to be, Rachel Martin's the only holdover from that last line at this point. And controlling and falling is Lena Van Loon, the freshman getting her first action. Now Javier down on the board. Javier wins the puck. She tries to pass it down the boards out in open ice, but that will be controlled by the Pride and Ashley Ayers. Halfway through the final period, and an 8-0 lead for the Flyers. Elia. And that one hits off the pipe. There is Feeney, but she can't find the puck to try and put in a second effort. Delia pass it off the boards into the stick of Katie Sarich, who's going to control it behind her net. Got a couple of Flyer bodies there poking it loose. Now the shot from Delia ricocheted off, sounded like it hit a skate blade. Possibly Vivian Rowan. And a nice move from the captain's Ava Rinker. Sophomore defender committed to UConn already. Now Rinker fires it in. Smith can't find it. Now it's Dorner. Taken away by the Flyers. Delia. Shot blocked. Looks like Katie Sarich got a piece of it. Now that one's hit off the boards. Passing around the boards is Delia. Delia again. Has it. The wrist shot wide. Looking for the far post. The Flyers will end this game with a goal in each period. An impressive feat. As Delia loses the battle with Rosemary Dormer. That one now hits Ava Rinker. Passing it up, and Feeney was already coming off for the line change. Each team changing the majority of their players. That one's taken away immediately. Storm with a great save off the glove. I don't think she realized she saved that one. She just had her glove in the right place there, did Natalie Storm, for her third save of the contest. Trying to find a lane there was Maddie Sepola. Sorry, that was Aaron Barbakoff looking for it. And now it's Grimley with a puck out on open ice. No offsides called. Grimley controls it down the left side. Now the pass in from Aquaro is blocked. And now the shot by Martin goes very wide and hits the board. Philadelphia still in control. Alexa Davis has it against the board. Passing it towards the middle. Shot stopped by Natalie Storm. Emily Bozzi tried to get her hat trick, but was denied by the sophomore goalie. And that one ricochets off of the chest pad of Storm, who has seemed to recover from letting up that early goal this quarter, period. Now it's Rachel Martin down the side. Bozzi knocking it off the skate of Rena Van Leeuwen. And the Flyers in tight. That one goes high, but falls behind the net as we're under the 5-minute mark in the final period. This one's been moving quickly as Madison Cole gives chase. Now Feeney down the left side. Feeney looking to go towards the middle, tries to go under the defender, cannot. That's great defense by Katie Sarich, able to stand firm. And unable to trap it is Catherine Trubin. Against the board, winning it is Franklin. Now Rinker passing it down the boards towards the middle. Trubin won, but unable to poke it away from the Pride defenders. Did a better job towards the end of this period holding down the middle. Pass towards the middle, won't get by some diving defenders for the Pride. Looked like that was Aaron Barbakow. 3 minutes to go here in this final period. A commanding lead for Philadelphia. They do not look like they're letting up. And Natalie Storm covers up at exactly the 3-minute mark. So some lines change for Philadelphia. And it will be running time now with a mercy rule in effect. So with this, Washington will remain with 3 points. Last place in the U-16 tables as Storm covers up. And the Junior Flyers will increase their lead on third place, cutting the deficit with Newbridge, who lost earlier today. Improved to 7-2-0-1, and one being an overtime loss on the season, with now 15 points. We get close to the final 2 minutes here. The Junior Flyers controlling it, and a Grimley shot is stopped by Natalie Storm. And a bad pass into the stick of Delia. Taken away by Katie Sarich. Going behind her own net. Flicking it away, Grimley giving chase. So is Lexi Sung, who ends up winning the foot race. Nothing Flyers. David calling for it on the top of the wing. And a nice pass inside, and that is another goal. Great puck movement from the Junior Flyers for goal number 9. This time they find Talia Delia for her 5th goal of the game of the season. On a beautiful pass from Kylie Aquaro. So Aquaro is now the 3rd player on the Flyers team today with multiple points. As the clock keeps running as we hit the 1-minute mark. Under a minute to play. And a dominant win in the Flyers' most goals this season. Sorry, 2nd most goals. Only time they scored more was on October 6th when they beat the Boston Shamrocks 12-2. And that shot stopped by Storm. She's staying in front of it, stops another one. So Natalie Storm, despite seeing most of the puck, she has done a good job and made a couple of nice saves. Obviously, 2 good goals coming in from the Flyers, extending their lead. As that shot goes wide and hits the boards. 10 seconds left in this one, as the puck will go all the way towards the back of the Flyers zone. The refs will let it play out, and the time will elapse on the Washington Pride, and a dominant win from the Philadelphia Junior Flyers. 9-0. Their second shutout of the season, first for Livia Zulek. And the second most goals scored in a game this season for the Philadelphia Junior Flyers. And they certainly can pour on the offense when called upon. 2 goals and an assist from Riley Grimley. A goal and an assist from Kylie Aquaro. 2 goals from Emily Bozzi. Ava Rinker chipped in an assist as well. Delia scored the last goal, and Michaela Javier added one also, along with Jess Miller. So a number of different players getting involved for the Junior Flyers, helping them get to a big win, their 7th of the season, and increasing their hold on 3rd in the league table. And they are certainly within striking distance of Newbridge, who will play again later on this very rink. And by later, I of course mean the next game. You will see Newbridge versus the New Jersey Colonials shortly here on JWHL website and YouTube network. Thank you for watching this contest. I'm Josh Sperber, and stick around because we've got more hockey coming your way.